Hey folks, welcome back to Show Me the Aiki, where we're continuing to look at clips of, in this case, Ueshiba sensei, and basically analyzing and kind of noticing and pointing out the aspects that make it Aiki. So we again have this clip courtesy of Aikido Journal, and I've just kind of cut out this 4 second spot where he does this technique, just because I thought it was interesting, and we're gonna break it down. Okay, so here we have this Yoko Minucci attack, and the part that's important is gonna be, let's let it pass through, right about here. So this is appears to be what's called an Uke Nagashi, or a reception, flowing reception. And you can see that once the contact is made, and I'll kind of scroll through here slowly, Ueshiba is basically containing or making this the same at this point here. So the point of contact does not change, and we don't want to put power into the point of contact. So as the point of contact, or as Ueshiba moves, he's maintaining the same amount of pressure at the point of contact, and then his arm is bending in right here. So he has an elbow bend in order to draw, and you can see the result of that right here is that basically Uke is, in this case, lifted up off the ground. There's some space here. So he's basically being elevated and drawn forward off balance at this point, so that once that's done, the result is that he can be manipulated, because he's lost the integrity of his body, and then looks like he's thrown with like a iriminage type technique. So the technique doesn't really isn't so much relevant, as the way that he got there. Again, he's kind of draw this guy forward, and I'll slow it down frame by frame here. But giving Uke the same thing every time, but then changing the position is kind of the key here, because you're not triggering a response from Uke other than to continue to do what they already set out to do. And so I think that's going to be the trick here, or the mechanism of action in this case. So the Uke Nagashi, which you may not have seen, I at least haven't seen Ueshiba do this particular reception often, and if you kind of just glance through the video, you might not even notice he did it. But on closer look, we do have the Uke Nagashi here, which is quite useful, especially from Yokomena type attacks. Okay, and as far as the mechanics go, we can kind of let's slow it down. We're going to slow this down now to quarter speed, relatively quarter speed. You can see that in order to kind of support this type of technique, we're, as always, going to be maintaining heaven and earth, or heaven, earth, man, basically using the posture, stretching up through the head and through the feet to maintain stability in the body. And the important or interesting added mechanism to this is going to be the rotation of the arm. And so you can see here, right here, the arm doesn't necessarily change a lot as far as its position, but the arm does rotate, meaning that it's spinning this direction in kind of a circular motion. And so that, just the rotation of the ulna and the radius here are enough to add to the lift of the arm and the frame of Uke. And once they're off balance, then he can then let that door close and draw the arm in, or bending at the elbow, and pass it off to the next hand. So his other hand here is going to take control of the arm and draw Uke down. But in order to get there, of course, it does require this initial contact and then the rotation of the arm. in place. Notice he's, again, maintaining pretty good posture the entire time here in order to support that. And that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. As always, please comment and get some discussion going on the Facebook or on YouTube here, and subscribe for more updates. Thanks a lot. All right, bye-bye.